got some more bad motivators for your faces. I know that we said we'd be back every single week, but then Comic-Con happened and then we disappeared. But hey, we'll talk about that today. I'm at the Jovenshire. This is at Leo Zombie. What exactly are we talking about today?
Because Comic-Con was last weekend, obviously we're going to talk about it. But also because Comic-Con just happened, we're going to be talking about superheroes. We've got Batman, Superman, and the Avengers. Well, the Marvel Universe as a whole.
Just everything Comic-Con.
Yeah, you like comics?
Coming at
talk
you
about comics.
in the next 5 to 7 minutes. Oh, buckle up, bitches. Let's do
Ready.
this.
You guys are ready. Punch it, Chewie. Just punch it. Joven.
Yeah.
How was Comic-Con?
Oh man, it was. I just wanted Magic the Gathering exclusive cards. I just wanted those fucking cards. They were $65 for all 5 Planeswalkers, and they were impossible to get. And now they're being sold online for $300.
Did you want them to play with, or did you want to sell them?
No, I wanted them as a collector. I wanted them as a fan of Magic the Gathering, and I was probably going to play with them as well.
Probably.
But no, most likely. Check this out. I got in line. Then they're like, no, there's no line. We kept the line off. So I was like, cool, whatever. So then I came back 4 hours later and snuck into line. I successfully snuck into a Comic-Con line. I pulled it off. No one can do it. I did it.
Unblockable only by rogues.
And then I made it to the front of the line to realize I'm at Mattel, not Hasbro. Hasbro owns Magic the Gathering now. I snuck into the wrong line at Comic-Con. But
it happens, man. Comic-Con, it's confusing. There's people everywhere. Speaking of people everywhere at Comic-Con.
Boobacon! Yeah, so many boobs. Cosplay's fantastic.
Yeah, cosplay is pretty much the sole
Women get
reason.
upset, like, oh, men are just staring at my boobs. Because they're beautiful.
Stop objectifying me, Joe.
Just let me objectify. I'm never going to objectify anyone ever again. I apologize.
There's cosplayers, there's people that love comics, and there's just people that are fans of being fans, and they go to Comic-Con because you're supposed to go to Comic-Con.
Did you see any pictures of anyone that really stood out?
Well, I saw a lot. I mean, that's all the internet has been the last couple of days. It's just pictures of Comic-Cons, the best costumes, the worst costumes, the weirdest costumes, and occasionally some comic book news.
There were 2 that really stood out for me. One was a little baby stormtrooper.
Oh, I saw. The pink one.
The pink one.
The pink one.
It was so adorable.
She's cool.
There was an Emma Frost there that was pretty damn hot. But it was the Days of Future Past. Days of Future Past Emma Frost.
Yeah, they're all good.
Done by Erin Darling.
Oh, yeah. Miss Darling.
And her and our other cosplay friend, Chrissy Lynn, was Wolverine, and they were walking around on Sunday.
And speaking of Chrissy Lynn, they also did the Steampunk DC cosplay again, which was awesome, like it is every year.
Every year. Comic-Con was great, but one what's better than just Comic-Con is what the greatest thing about
Nothing.
it.
It's impossible.
The boobs.
Nothing's better than boobs.
Superman's in Batman. Wait, that sounds gay. Superman is now in the new Batman movie. Is the Batman in the new Superman movie?
Oh, that's a good question.
I don't know anymore.
Well, okay, so you're gonna have to have a new Batman because Bale said he would not reprise the role.
And I'm okay with that.
That's cool.
Like that trilogy stands on its own in almost like a non-DC universe.
But that's the problem, isn't it? I mean, those movies set the standard for what Batman and the DC universe is now. Even Superman, kind of followed that grittier feel.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Nolan came out and was like, I'm going to have someone read for this. So he actually got one of the guys, one of the general dudes, not Zod, but one of his henchmen, to read a very specific line from The Dark Knight Returns that Batman says to Superman after he's kicked his ass. He's like, I want you to feel and remember this moment, what it feels like to have my hand wrapped around your throat, or something like that.
Something around those lines. Which, by the way, if you haven't seen the
animated, part 1 and part 2, so good. So good. It's up there with Under the Red Hood. He was reading this line. It's very prominent, but the audience actually wasn't catching it. Some of them were. You could hear like the what?
The 4 comic book fans at Comic-Con that were in there.
And then the lights came back on, and then on the walls was the Batman Superman logo, and then everyone's like, "Oh my God."
What do you think about that logo, by the way? I think it's kind of ugly, the fat bat with this. Well, if we got a Superman logo, it's kind of big for the bat. Why don't we just make a new Batman logo?
I think you'll agree with this. I don't want this to be later on in the future like Dark Knight Returns is supposed to be. Like Batman, or in this universe, Superman has just been introduced. Let's put Bruce Wayne as Batman just starting out. Maybe they're going a little head-to-head, trying to figure each other out, and then they team up.
I can see that. But also, I think if you're going to have Superman with all these powers, you're going to need a developed Batman to be able to keep up. Otherwise, it's just a dude in a suit.
I don't want it to be old Batman. I don't want it to be Dark Knight Returns. So
not grizzled Batman, not fledgling Batman, but somewhere.
They did announce that the title is either going to be Batman Superman or Batman versus Superman.
Okay, so something that I've just come to discover, if you ever have to put money down on a versus battle and Batman is an option, pick Batman. Because
Batman wins all the time.
He will always
Batman
win.
wins every single time.
Given enough time, he will always come up with a plan to win.
Yeah.
So my money is on Batman.
Superpower beatdowns, you know the web show on
Yeah, I
Cinema?
love that.
Yeah, our buddy Damien does those, and
Nod to you.
We watch them. We think they're fantastic.
Awesome.
Batman kicks everybody's ass.
Put us in those shows.
Come on, Damien. Come on. Look at the views, man. We have a fan base.
We'll do it. Let's move away from the DC universe.
Do we have to?
You want to stay?
No.
Okay, let's move away from
Okay.
the DC universe and come into the Marvel universe. The Avengers 2 is official. They've got a logo and everything.
Logo. Joss Whedon announced that it is the Age of Ultron, which a lot of people are like, oh my god, Ultron's gonna be in this. I get flack for this. I saw it coming because that's the storyline in the comics right now.
The thing is, Ultron, is he an A-lister? Would you say he's an A-lister?
I think he's
wouldn't
up
really.
there.
I didn't see any Ultron cosplays.
well
No boobs
played.
on Ultron.
Ooh. Let's look at the fact that Joss Whedon did say that Hank Pym is not in this movie, which Ant-Man and Hank Pym's Ant-Man with all the particles creates Ultron, but no Hank Pym.
Ultron.
How does Ultron happen?
So last Bad Motivators, we talked about Vin Diesel possibly playing Hank Pym, which now is obviously not going to be the case.
Don't think it is.
The other speculation was that he might be playing Vision, and Vision sort of acts as the voice, the mediator of Ultron.
Yeah.
He's like the voice of Sauron, but for Ultron, he's the voice of Ultron.
Yeah. I think Vision might be part of the origin story for Ultron, or perhaps Iron Man at the end of 3 did blow up everything and kind of leave and retire, but maybe this is his way of coming back. Maybe his AI is what's used for Ultron. Maybe. Now, some of you are thinking, why have Ultron in New Avengers when we're not done with Thanos? Well, guess what? Thanos, most likely, I'm thinking Thor 2, Captain America. Those are the two that are taken out.
Well, it's interesting because either he's, the primary spotlight split between two movies, or they save him for Guardians of the Galaxy.
That makes more sense.
Because I'm guessing they're going to need something to tie the Guardians into the Marvel Universe. They're not just going to throw them out there in the middle of nowhere. They need some reason for them to come help out.
So much news being released. Thanks so much for watching this week's Bad Motivators. A lot of stuff came from Comic-Con. Let us know what's your favorite moments, what news you were interested in. Maybe you saw the Walking Dead Season 4 trailer and been like, oh my god. Yeah.
Please.
Bring them to us. What do you guys want us to talk about with you?
On Twitter.
Hit me up on Twitter at the Jovenshire. We have at Leo Zombie over here, and keep it locked right on the this channel here for geeky news that you need to know about. So guys, we'll see you next week.
Let's hang out.
What AAA actor, I don't know what they call him, the actor,
the
what
A-list.
major A-list actor do you want to see come down?
Well, you got to give me a role, because
Well, come on, we had George Clooney as Batman once. That didn't work. Schwarzenegger is